Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, I just recorded an episode. No, sorry, what am I saying? I recorded about a minute, 2 minutes, and then I had to stop it and restart because, as you guys know, or you might not know, you might be new. So last episode, I forgot to change it from manual mode to automatic mode, and I was like, I may as well give you the episode, and just like, who cares? I suppose. I don't know, just give you the poor lighting episode. So I really apologize for that. I feel so bad. Like, I think I lost a subscriber immediately as soon as I released it, which was pretty funny. Like, just ironic if anything. Low-key fair. I don't blame you. The lighting in that video was so bad. But for today's drink, we have this protein shake. Normally I drink it before I actually show you guys, and then but today, I mean, I got the drink, and you get to see how disgusting it is, or at least listen to how disgusting it is. Pure sludge, to be honest. And there's going to be a bit of silence when I drink it because I don't want to get too loud, like too warm. Don't know why I said loud just then, but so I'm going to drink it throughout the episode, probably sooner rather than later. I'll let you take that as your downtime. It'll be like 10 seconds, so just don't complain, people, please. Although, what I wanted to say was, last episode was a bit of a mess. To be honest, I thought it was a good audio listen, maybe not such a video listen. A bit messy though, but I did speak for 29 minutes, I think. I think it was that long, to be honest. About 30 minutes, yeah. Which is pretty good. That's normally better than what I normally do. Normally I do 24 minutes, I think. Well, I don't know why it's so specific, but 25. But last episode was 30. I think that's about basically as long as this camera does without overheating. I really want a mic as well, so that we get better quality and maybe upgrade the game. I also want to start recording in the days, but I don't think that's going to happen for a while just because of my shit schedule. So I do want to record in the days a bit more, because better lighting, better chances for clips. And speaking about clips, I'd appreciate if you guys maybe made a clip, made it to put it on TikTok, maybe make me famous. That's not going to happen, but and if it goes really well, then you get some money. Everyone loves money. Also, I promote this every single episode, so it must be a bit annoying. So, just deal with it. Because I listen to a podcast, and sometimes they always promote their live shows, which is great, and I support them, obviously, doing that. But it's very annoying listening to it, because you have to skip 30, 40 seconds, or even a minute, just until they stop speaking about it. So I'll try and make it a bit quicker of a mention, but I would appreciate it, obviously. No one's done that yet. Maybe be the first. Hopefully a video goes better on YouTube or something maybe might pick up. Maybe I might have to upgrade my game and some thumbnails or some I don't know, the lighting and everything. Maybe just do some other random stuff to make it cooler. But today is pretty cool. I brought out my laptop because I don't know, just more content to speak about, more stories. I'll get to the stories are back for this week. Not as messy as last week, obviously. But here are the story names: The Vanished Friend, and then also The Night the Lights Went Out. Yeah, that's a bit scary. Maybe in the future I could probably make the stories longer, but it matters if you guys want it or not. It would be cool if I could maybe, in the very far future, not now, but read a book and then recap the book in my own words, and then it's sort of like a story for you guys every week. Some new information, get locked into a story. James and Fu had, which the Shits and Geeks podcast do it insanely well. and it's sort of inspiring. They do a great just recap of books and movies and everything, and it makes you locked in. Makes you, I don't know, it's really good. So I'm excited to do that. I'd love I haven't made this clear, but in the very, very far future, if I could have someone with me doing these podcasts, because I feel like speaking by myself doesn't show my true personality. Nah, what am I saying? I'm goated, but I don't know. I'd love to laugh a bit more in my podcast. Maybe, I don't know. It'd be nice if I had a really close friend that I could do it with and not be embarrassed. Because some people are weird about that sort of stuff, being in front of cameras, whatever, blah blah blah. But it'd be cool if maybe I'll just have some guests. Maybe that's what I'll do, and then you can see my true personality a bit more. This is sort of me though, but just less laughing and goofiness. And I honestly, to be fair, when I have people around me, it's super hard to just get past conversations because I just get stuck on the same conversation and then like forget what I'm speaking about and then just speak completely different. It's a bit chaos. I'm sure most of you guys can relate. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly drink my drink. Just give me like 10 seconds. I don't know what you can do in the meantime. Maybe appreciate the view of today. Appreciate the people. Give someone a compliment. It's literally 10 seconds though. Oh, well, I mean, it could be longer. I'm just drinking my drink. So, just go enjoy. Oh, it looks disgusting, this drink though. Go enjoy it. Alright. I'm going now, alright? I'm not ending the podcast, obviously. So please don't click off. I need that engagement, alright? Oh, and YouTube. Oh, yeah, shit. Watch it, please, if you're on YouTube. Alright. Oh. Ugh. 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 Not a big fan of that one. I've also noticed, like, the camera is on my bad side, like, majority of the time, and it really pisses me off. Because I look back at the videos and I'm like, this is just disgusting. So I hope I look better in person. Yeah, but, there's probably not going to be a chance that any of you guys see me in person. Yeah. So I hope to look not too terrible in this video, but I'm wearing a nice shirt, got my hair freshly washed. It's not gross, it's a little bit wet, so don't think I'm feral, it's just grease, it's a bit of water. I just came from like washing my hair because it was just so puffy. Because that's what happens when I wash it, it's so annoying. It gets like insanely puffy, and it just looks like mongy in a way. Anyway, we're on to stories, people. Story 1, very short. The Vanished Friend. Maybe I'll read them. I'll read them both. I'll give advice on both. A few years ago, my best friend just disappeared from my life. We were close, daily calls, shared everything. Then one day, she stopped replying. I thought maybe she was busy, but days turned to months. She blocked me on social media, changed her number, and I never found out why. No argument, no fight, nothing. I still check her accounts sometimes, just to see if she's okay, but she's completely off the map. How do you move on from someone who left without saying goodbye? To be honest, look, I mean, there's normally a reason for everything, to be honest. But that doesn't mean you were the reason. It could have been some more serious stuff, unfortunately. Maybe you could try contact some of her friends. I'm sure you weren't her only friend. And see if they are still in contact. I'm sure you already have. Like, let's be so for real. You wouldn't be asking. Okay, the lights are off. Holy shit, the lights are off. The lights on my car just turned off. Not cool, not cool, not cool, not cool, not cool. Guys, it's not the end of the video. Okay, that was weird. I didn't even turn the car back on yet. And the lights turned on. Anyway. Yeah, so... bit of a weird one, but... honestly, it could have been you. If she's still in contact with her other friends, then, you know, majority, like, most likely it's you. And honestly, if it is you, then just let it be. If it was that bad for her to do all of that, let that be. Maybe look back at exactly what you did. If you have no idea what you did, then probably, I don't know, just go and... actually, you know what, just... it was probably mostly her. Just make another friend. If it happens again, then, like, there's something wrong with you, and then that's where you have to take it seriously. Look, I mean, I know best friends are amazing and everything, but it's not a once-in-a-lifetime thing. The majority will happen again. I'm sure you have other friends too. Maybe you can get a bit closer with them, hang out with them a bit more. Look, it'd be a different conversation if it was a partner, obviously. But I just recommend... my final recommendation is to just let it be. It happened for a reason. The world wanted it to happen, so let it happen. Okay. Story number 2. Well, it's not a story. I think it's advice sort of thing. I used to live in a shared house with 3 others. One night, around 1 a.m., bad start. Although I'm still awake at 1 a.m., so I guess it's not that scary. The power cut off. Not scary. Power cuts off sometimes. Total darkness. I heard footsteps in the hallway and thought one of my housemates was checking the fuse box. Okay, not scary. I called out, no answer. A few seconds later, my phone flash flickered, and in that flash, I saw someone standing at the end of the hall. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit scary. But could be a housemate. Not moving. Couldn't be a housemate. Just kidding. Nothing wrong yet. Just standing there. I shouted again, and the figure turned and walked towards me. Alright. But before they reached me, the power came back on, and the hallway was empty. Oh, no. The next morning, one of my housemates had packed up and left without saying a word. No notes, no text, just gone. Okay. Right. Was this housemate by any chance your best friend as well? The one that disappeared from your life? Yeah, you're fucked. Get out of the house, man. What are we doing here? I don't know. Just what the fuck? Maybe burn down the house. I think that's what. Oh my god. Okay. It's weird. Like, if it's a one-time thing, I think I've said all scary stories. Maybe I have to stop these scary stories because I'm thinking. Maybe I'm thinking too rationally. But if it's a one-time thing, like, bruh, normally there's signs beforehand. Like, that's extreme scariness, you know? That's like beyond ghost behavior. Oh no, that's ghost territory, not demons. I think honestly, just like, nah, that's pretty messed up. Probably just like leave the house. I think it just gets to a point where it's just, look, I think you should just leave. Yeah. Why would you stay? I'm sorry. Why would you stay? Let's be so real. If I saw that, I'm leaving. If you can't find another house, move in with your parents. If you can't move in with your parents, live on the streets. It's better than whatever that is. Maybe look at the history of the house too. I'm curious about that. See if anyone died there. That'd be full, like, just messed up if someone did. And it might justify what happened. Maybe they died to a thunderstorm. Yeah. And they came back. But, not a big fan of that. Advice, get out of that house. That's always going to be my advice. Maybe I'm too rational. Maybe I'm a bit too boring. Guys, I swear I'm funny, please. That's shit. Okay. So, I want to speak about, like, just a little bit. It's meant to be sort of like an educational podcast, but you know what? It's just going to be, like, whatever. It's just going to morph into anything. I don't care. If you guys care, then, you know, not the right podcast for you. But I'm sure there's other ones out there that you'd like. Just not me. Oh, updates though. Oh, life updates. My new gym opens up tomorrow, which, who cares about the gym, obviously, and I don't like speaking about it that much. But, it's good because it's such a big part of my life. I go there, like, every day. I know it doesn't look like it, but that's, the camera makes you lose 10 pounds. Okay. But it's such a big part of my life, and it's going to be nice to see new equipment. My friend's going to come with me a bit more. Don't know why I didn't beforehand, but that's so exciting. I literally cannot wait. There's going to be a spa, infrared sauna. There's not going to be a spa. I always say that. Infrared sauna, a recovery room. So it's opening up tomorrow, but it's going to be so insanely busy. Well, I can't even be... I mean, I'm going to go tomorrow and do it, but I cannot imagine there's going to be machines like that I can even use. I'm not even kidding. The amount of promotion these guys have done to get this many people in is insane, and they should probably should have relaxed, although they're going to get a lot of money. But they could get bad reviews, because if it's too busy, then no one's going to use it, and then everyone's going to complain, and that's not good, okay? Sometimes it's better to be less busy. Another thing as well is, this week I have had a lot of assessments starting to pick up at uni, and it's becoming so stressful. I think doing uni wasn't the smartest idea. Actually, it was, because I think it made me realize what I sort of want to do a little bit more. I think I was sort of forced into doing computer science a little bit. I don't want to say that. If anyone asked, that wasn't me. But it's really, uni is great. Uni is really good. It's good because it sort of makes me feel like I'm doing something a little bit, because I'm also working at the airport, as everyone knows. And the airport's great, but it's also not. Although I got to watch State of Origin, which, if people know, it's sort of the... how do I say this? For American listeners, it's sort of like the NFL, kind of, I suppose. Obviously not as big, but, like, it's really big in Australia, so probably in population-wise, it would be, like, the same, I think, as people liking it. Like, the population to ratio of people liking it. And the grand final was on, and I got to watch all of that and get paid for Sunday rates. I think it was $52 an hour, which is pretty insane, and I don't think I can ever complain about that job again. But I will, and I will continue to do it. And I will quit there eventually, and it's going to be the greatest job of my freaking life. When I, what? And it's going to be the greatest moment of my life, not job, what the hell. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to give you another 10 seconds of silence. So I apologize, but this drink needs to get drunk. I'll rate it out of 10, though. Nutrition and everything it has in it Like, if it was just what's in it, it'd be honestly like a 9 out of 10. But, well, I mean, to be fair, it's insane. It's like 60 grams of protein, 1,500 calories, which I know people think that's insane, but it's for my purpose, which is gaining weight. And then, it's got other stuff, I don't know. But the taste itself is like 5 out of 10, maybe 6. It doesn't taste good. It's meant to be mud cake? Yeah, mud cake. But, oh man, it's probably the thickness of mud cake, but it's probably the taste of booty cheeks. No, it's not funny. It's got like a slight tinge of chocolate, but it's just chunky chocolate. Maybe like you know how like Rocky Road's got those random like nuts in it. No, Ferrero Rocher. Yeah. Or Toblerone. That's what it's like. Yeah, it's like that. But I hate drinking and eating at the same time. It makes me throw up. So I don't like boba tea. But this is forcing me to do it. And I have to like drink and eat at the same time. It's just the most disgusting thing. If I wanted to drink and eat at the same time, then I would just, I don't know, I'd just get a... No, what's actually like a food item that's drinking and eating at the same time? But that's like more popular. I don't know, someone get back to me on that, please. Alright, have your 10 seconds in silence, please. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck. Someone get back to me on that though. By the time I drank that and finished it, I swear that was 10 seconds. I didn't count, but I swear that was like a perfect 10 second. If I'm wrong, maybe you should drop a like or I don't know, leave a comment on the Spotify. That would be pretty cool. Ah! Bless me. Damn it, I need to go. What am I doing with my life? I need to record this in the day. Standing maybe. With some friends. I need to get some friends on. Yeah. Yeah, what am I doing with my life? I also need to gain back my 1 subscriber that unsubscribed because of the lighting problem last episode. If you're listening and you're not subscribed, just do whatever the fuck you want, I don't care. But, I don't know, go take a shower because you stink. You reek because you're not subscribed. Anyways, I don't actually know how many minutes I'm at. This is going to be quick, but I'm going to speak about the people who fade without explanation. Explanation. Why does that sound weird? Like saying that out loud sounds so wrong here. Yeah, look. If they leave, it's their fault. I don't understand what's so hard. It's all their fault. Like, if they leave, it's probably for a reason. Sorry, it's not all their fault. There's so many. I don't know why I said that, but it's like their decision at the end of the day is what I meant to say. So, literally, people don't leave for nothing. There's always a reason. And you're like, but I didn't know a reason when this person left. Yeah, but they did, and I can guarantee it. Even if it's minor. Maybe it was something that set them off the edge, or the people that just fade out slowly. And I don't understand. Just let the world do whatever the world wants. I'm pretty heavy believer in, like, everything will just work out, I suppose, which is not a good, maybe sometimes not the best mindset. But, just, they probably left for a reason. There was maybe emotional burnout. They wanted to outgrow you, or you wanted to outgrow them. Guilt, shame, avoidance. Or even just, like, sometimes they don't know how to say goodbye, and they're already, they're already over you, or you're over them, and it's scary to say goodbye, because it's like, why are you leaving? You don't have to leave. But in some people do have to leave, because it's just too much on them. Like, a lot of friends from high school have gone, that I thought I was always going to hang out with them, but I just don't. I don't know, I sort of stopped speaking to them. One, I feel really bad about, because they did a lot for me, but they weren't a good person, so it was very, very hard. They weren't a good person, but they did a lot for me. So sort of I had to, I guess, unfortunately, slowly go away. Yeah. That's scary, right? But if anyone, I want to know if when I was speaking about this, who was the first person that came to your mind when I said it? And for some of you, there might not be a person, but for others, maybe there is, and that would be, I don't know, that'd be interesting to see if other people have the same thoughts as me. I don't know. Also, another thing is the mystery of why we go back. Most of us, never go back. Even though when we have opportunities and everything, but closure's rare. You don't need it always. Closure sometimes isn't not needed. Keep it open, because sometimes it's better not knowing. That's for sure. Also, like, the weird thing is sometimes we miss people, but the version we miss no longer exists. So I know you create, like, a delusion about this one person, and that, oh, it was all good times, it was all amazing, but you forget all the bad times, because most of the people are positive, and they only remember the good times, but they're gone for a reason, and that's what you gotta remember. That could also apply to relationships. That's what I have to remind myself sometimes, that, look, they're not in your life anymore because that's what the world decided. That's what is better for you. I'm sure they probably taught you things. And look, a successful relationship isn't one that has to last to the very end of when you grow old and die. It can be one that, I don't know, lasts a year, lasts months, lasts years. It's about how you learnt, how you came out of it, how you grew as a person. Yeah, that got a bit deep, didn't it? Wasn't expecting to go there, really. But I think you don't have to be... You don't always have to think negatively. And you can always find the positives, can't you? Anyway, thank you so much for listening to the Stereotypes podcast. It's about to overheat. It's on 29 minutes. Classic me to go away. But I just want to say I'm really grateful that I got the opportunity to do this. You guys are very lovely. And I miss speaking